Salute, what it do. I go by the name of Self-Made, representing that Self-Made Hustle TV, where the hustle has to be in you, not on you. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Salute the realest. As always, we're gonna start it out with a little music to set the mood, and we'll be back.
I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'ma be honest with you, baby, I know I crossed the line. You wanna fuck with me no more, then cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time? I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'ma be honest with you, baby, I know I crossed the line. You wanna fuck with me no more, then cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time? I know I fucked up and sorry ain't what you wanna hear, but I can't change that shit, dog. It is what it is. And you can go fuck another nigga if that's how you feel. If that's gonna make you feel better, then gon' do it, hell. You asked me about the little petty shit and I kept it real. Know that shit probably hard for you to swallow still. And I ain't know how bad I hurt you till I seen your tears. And I ain't asking you to accept how a nigga live. You feel another nigga can treat you better, then that's what it is. But let the truth be told, it's been my pussy for years. Now you got all your little homegirls all up in your ear. Just let's fuck one more time before you deal. I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'ma be honest with you, baby, I know I crossed the line. You wanna fuck with me no more, then cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time? I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'ma be honest with you, baby, I know I crossed the line. You wanna fuck with me no more, then cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time? I know it's probably best for us to go our separate ways, cause I know me I'ma fuck up again anyway. But in my motherfucking heart, nigga, want you to stay. Cause once you fuck up, this shit can never be straight. I'm dead ass wrong, that's why I ain't got shit to say. I know you think a nigga ain't give a fuck anyway. I just had to fuck you good the other day. And how that pussy would bite shit, I ain't wanna escape. You rolled that dick so long until you start to shake. And I can tell when you was nothing, see it in your face. But miss fuck you from the bike and how I grabbed your waist. And most of all, I'ma miss how that pussy tastes. I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'ma be honest with you, baby, I know I crossed the line. You wanna fuck with me no more, then cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time? I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'ma be honest with you, baby, I know I crossed the line. You wanna fuck with me no more, then cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time? It ain't another nigga who gon' fuck you like I do. You talk that shit all you want, but babe, you know it's true. I fucked up, I said I'm sorry, now it's on you. Can play stupid and give me away if you want to. You say fuck it, it's over, then I guess we do. I know if I caught you cheating, I'd probably cut you loose. Don't get it fucked up, I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Whatever decision you make, I got to live with it. Whatever your answer is, just make sure you can deal with it. But if we do break up, I'ma keep trying to get it. The shit we going through right now is real silly. Cuss me out and let's fuck, babe, and gon' kill it. I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'ma be honest with you, baby, I know I crossed the line. You wanna fuck with me no more, then cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time? I know you caught me cheating and you tired of me lying. I'ma be honest with you, baby, I know I crossed the line. You wanna fuck with me no more, then cool is fine. Before you go, baby, can we fuck one more time?
Good morning, man. So, today I ran into something. It's a little old, might be a year old. It's this lady named Jane Elliott. Shout out to everybody at the Own Lookers too. Shout out to y'all. Good morning, happy Sunday. Her name is Jane Elliott, and she's like I don't know what to call it. She's a white lady that's a professor that teaches like about racism and shit. Like, bro, she is tough, man. She's so tough. And before I play this, dog, I don't want y'all to think that I'm being racist or I'm just, I'm not a racist. I don't handle that over here, but I am pro-black. I'm black. I'm with my race. And when people get wronged, they get wronged. And right is right. Man, I want y'all to listen to this lady. This lady is 91 years old. Man, with the knowledge she got, that's probably why she lived long, like she lived. So we're going to tap into this real fast. You never heard a white lady talk like this, man. Never. Shout out to her, too, man. Shout out to her. All right. Let me blow this shit up a little bit. We're going to do it like that.
Diversity trainer and human rights activist Jane Elliott spoke at Milwaukee's NAACP recent Freedom Fund dinner. We had a chance to talk to her. Here's part of that interview. For people who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a third grade teacher in a country school in Riceville, Iowa, and I am here at the NAACP speaking because the day after Martin Luther King Jr. was killed by a society that hated him because he was going to change the economic situation in this country, I did an exercise in discrimination with my third grade classroom to let my little third graders, all white, all Christian children, find out how it feels to be something other than white in the United States of America. I split them according to the color of their eyes and treated those who had their own color eyes for the day the way we have traditionally treated blacks, Native Americans, Asians, all those Jews, all those who are different in appearance.
Bro, I've been watching videos that this lady did for hours, bro. I'm talking about at least 5 hours.
Or in religion.
Tough, my nigga.
And we learned more that day than I wanted to know.
Super tough.
What did that study show you?
Oh, it showed me a lot of things. Number one, it showed me that racism is a learned response. Nobody's born a bigot. You have to teach bigotry, and that's what we do in this country. I found out how it feels to be on the receiving end of racism because I'm blue-eyed, and the brown-eyed children were on the top in that first day. And I found out how it feels to be treated badly by people who...
Her name is Jean Elliott.
...over whom you have power because of having the wrong color eyes. I found out how it feels to be subjected to unbelievable and unreal discrimination because of a physical characteristic over which I had no control. I thought I knew about racism. I thought I knew about child psychology. I knew nothing.
Nothing.
All I knew was what I had learned in school. And what I had learned in school was not education. What I got in school wasn't education.
And I can't say this, a problem with a lot of people, they hate to say they don't know something. It's so many people that act like they know, and they really don't know a bitch-ass thing, man.
It was indoctrination. I was taught how to be a good American citizen. And in this country, we think that the only Americans are the ones who live in the contiguous 48 states of the United States. Americans are everybody from the very north tip of Canada to the very southern tip of South America. But we, in our arrogance, say that we are the only Americans. If you're really going to keep this America to Americans, we don't dare build a wall on the southern border of the United States because those people, those brown-skinned people that are going to come across that border are Americans. Now, we'd better choose our language or choose our behaviors. Let me tell you something. It wasn't a study, and it wasn't an experiment. I don't experiment with children without their knowledge or their permission.
Let's go.
It was experiential education. It was giving a child an experience for the purpose of changing their brain. And that's exactly what it does every time I do.
Racism is taught. It's a way of thinking. So when people say, can you change it? They be like, nah, you can't change it. Yes, you can. Educate the people. Educate them.
Do it.
Now, you conducted the same study, not study.
Exercise.
Exercise with adults.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
no studies
is it any
on
different between the children and the adults?
Adults get more violent. I've been hit several times by white males, angry white males. I've had a knife pulled on me. They ran me out of Uniontown, Pennsylvania at midnight one night, 3 carloads of blacks did, to get me out of town because the teachers that I put through the exercise in a very limited way were so angry that they called the superintendent in the afternoon and said, if you don't get that bitch out of town, we're going to kill her. So they got me out of town. First time I've been scared. And the last time I've been scared. Because I found out that day that they could kill me, but they couldn't kill the idea. Victor Hugo said, no force on earth can stop an idea whose time has come. The idea of one race, the human race, is an idea whose time has come. We are not going to be able to stop it no matter what they do. They can elect Trump after Trump after Trump, and that will not stop the idea that there's only one race on the face of the earth. It's the human race, and we are all members of it. You and I are cousins. Now, if you don't like being my cousin, that's too bad for you. But we are all in the same family. We are.
Hey, I am happy to say, Miss Jane, I will gladly accept you into my family as my cousin. I am not even tripping. I will definitely add you to my family. You can be whatever you want to be in the family, man. We past cousins, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand what the hell is going on.
We are members of the family of man.
You say that all whites are racist. Can you expound on that, please?
Any white person who was born, raised, and schooled in the United States of America.
Y'all, this is for educational purposes. I am not a racist. This is just a video I'm busting down and giving my reaction to it. That's all.
If you aren't a racist, you're a miracle. Either that or you decided to educate yourself. Because education in this country is about white is right, brown's all right, black's got to stand back. Yellow's mellow, but whites, we educate in a way that says that white males have done all the adventures, have made all the adventures, have done all the discovering, have made everything that is good and has been accomplished according to social studies, which is actually anti-social studies, by white males. It's a lie. But we do that in order to maintain the myth of white superiority. The myth of race has to be maintained at all costs in this country. Because if white people have to give up the color of their skin as being something that makes them perfect, what do they have left?
What do you got after that? After you snatch that white skin up, y'all, that's what's making you feel like you better than everybody. What you got after that? A little bit of money? Shit, it's a whole bunch of black millionaires too, so you won't be the only one with that. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Start teaching the truth about history. If we start teaching about Nile Valley contributions to civilization, it will totally change the way we conduct ourselves in the classroom.
If the comments ain't respectful, Miss Sissay, you the head moderator, you know what to do. It's all on you. I could care less, man. I'm over here doing the commentary, so I don't give a fuck. If it's disrespectful, they don't even need to be here.
We'll have to. Columbus didn't discover America. You can't discover a place where people are already living. But we celebrate that every October. It's a lie. We need to get over. We need to stop telling the myths and start telling the truth.
So when you tell people that they're racist, and it must have some kind of effect because most people will say, "I'm not racist."
I'm not a racist. Why, some of my best friends are black.
Right.
Yeah, and then you say, "Name one," or this one. I don't see color. And when some woman says to me, "I don't see color," I say, "I knew that. If you saw color, you wouldn't dye your hair that way." Or I say, if you saw color, you wouldn't wear that shirt with those pants. I believe that you don't see color. It's an attempt to deny skin color.
Boop. Motherfuckers with this, I don't see color shit. Man, bitch, it's a color. Bitch, you ain't blind. Homie, you ain't blind. Quit playing. It's like, quit that shit.
And it's an attempt to deny. What's wrong with seeing the color of my skin? Is it all right for you to see me kind of pink? That's okay for me. I don't mind. And I suspect that you don't mind being seen the color you are. You have a right to be what you are. And until people in this country and people in this world get it into their heads that the first modern human beings that evolved on this earth were black women. They evolved in sub-Saharan Africa about 280,000 years ago.
Let's go.
And every human being on the face of the earth today has the memory of those black women's genetic structure in their genes.
Let's go. So what I'm gonna tell y'all this is, she ain't saying, she's not being racist. She's just trying to put in place that it's only one race, humans. It's only one race, humans. But she gonna put it in your face how y'all do other races to let you know that this is why we all need to be one. It's not dogging them out saying, it's just speaking the truth and letting them know we should be one.
Now, we don't want to admit that, but that's the way it is. And as people moved farther and farther from the equator, their bodies produced less and less melanin, so their hair, their skin, and their eyes got lighter. As they moved into the east,
the farther you is from the equator, the lighter you get, the straighter your hair get. Man, listen to this lady, man. This is an educated 91-year-old lady. Like, she's smart as hell. And she gonna explain to you what she means by not just saying it, and explain to you.
they ate a lot of fish and a lot of vegetables, so their skin took on a different tone. I found that out when I was raising little kids. My husband worked in a supermarket. He was the head of the produce department. And they had lots of oranges that they couldn't sell, so he'd bring them home. And I was feeding my kids orange juice like you never saw in your life. They began to have an orange cast to their skin. I thought they had a liver problem. So I took him to the doctor, and she said, "What are you feeding these kids?" I said, "Well, lots of orange juice." She said, "Stop it if you want them to stop being orange." Now, if you think that skin color isn't anything other than the body's natural reaction to the natural environment, get over it.
So, if all white people are racist, according to you, can they be reprogrammed?
Of course they can.
Of course.
Of course they can. Of course they can be. It's called education. I'm an educator. The word educator comes from the root duc dus, which means lead, the prefix e, which means out, the suffix ate, which means the act of, and the suffix or, which means one who does. An educator is one who is engaged in the act of leading people out of ignorance.
Let's go.
Now, I know you can change them. The second year I did the blue-eyed, brown-eyed exercise in my classroom, it was filmed by the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. They gave me a copy of that film. I showed it to my father. My father was about 59 years old at the time.
Listen.
He's been a farmer.
Listen. When she said, when I tell y'all that racism is taught, it's taught. Listen to what she taught her father. Listen to what she taught her father and what his father had taught him.
All his life, he raised six kids, lost one, raised six. Watch that film as a 59-year-old man. When it was over, he stood up, and with tears in his eyes, he took his red handkerchief out of the back pocket of his overalls, his bib overalls, and said, "I wish somebody had taught me that when I was 9 years old." Nobody had dare say to me, "This doesn't work. This is too harsh. This isn't necessary. You can't teach an old dog new tricks because they're wrong." You can teach an old dog new tricks. You can teach people to give up the myth of racism. Somebody taught the Greeks to give up the myth that the sun was a god in a golden chariot that went across the sky every morning.
So listen, the people in Egypt were so blinded because of some shit that they were taught. Some shit that they were taught, y'all, that they thought the sun was a god. They thought the sun was a god for many, many, many years till somebody taught them something different. Till somebody taught them something different. They thought the sun was a god. They praised the sun every time it comes. Yeah, it's in the books. You have to teach them something different, man.
They believed that for hundreds of years. We have believed the myth of 3 or 4 races, different races in this country, for long enough. 572 years or something like that is enough of that.
There's a name right
It was a lie to begin with, and it's a lie to do.
Trainer and human rights activist Jane Elliott. Now, we often hear about reverse racism now.
There's no such thing as reverse racism. There's no such thing as reverse racism.
such
You can
thing
only
as
be a racist if you have the power to institutionalize what you're doing to people who are different from you.
Yes.
What we're calling reverse racism is natural reaction to being treated unfairly on the basis of somebody else's ignorance.
Man, hit the fucking like button for me, please, dog. Just hit the like button for me, man. Like, hit the like button, dog. This lady here, man, had me glued to the screen, man. Like, you don't gotta be smart to understand what she's talking about. Yes, she well educated, but you don't. Even a slow person can understand what she's talking about, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. This is real. This is real right here. This is
now. Don't ever let anybody say to you or about anyone around you that people don't like that person because of the color of their skin. That isn't the reason white people don't like people of color. They don't like people of color because they don't understand about skin color.
They don't understand how we got this color and why is it different. Different is always strange, ain't it? They always use that to say that different is strange. If you don't follow suit, you're weird. They don't understand it, man. They don't understand us, bro. They don't understand it. And it's cool. I understand. That's cool. I don't understand y'all either. But I'm cool with that. That doesn't make me hate you, though.
And they don't understand that we all are descendants of somebody who looked like your mother.
That's deep.
You don't really want to get me started on this because
I do want to get you started.
I'm really angry about how we are miseducating the American mind.
And what I like the most about what you're doing in your exercises is that you come in with a very direct attitude. You even call yourself the B word.
Well, but you see, the B word for me is a one.
This is it is. So by all means, I'm not even the one that's to say, I know you shouldn't call women the B word. But listen to her. She loves it. And she gonna tell you why. She ain't tripping on you calling her a bitch. This why.
Most often used to refer to me.
What?
It used to bother me a lot. For me, the B word is an acronym for being in total control, honey.
It's an acronym for being in total control, honey. Hey, this lady, his dog is a cold piece of work. And I pray God bless her to walk through them heavy gates, because she deserved it, man. This lady deserved it, man. Because she's standing on.
If you want to call me that, that'll prove to me that you're out of control. And then I'll whip out my little Lorena Bobbitt fruit knife and take care of it for you. Go on.
So is it necessary to strip a...
Then she said, nigga, I'm going to pull out my knife and chop your Peter off, nigga. Now, next question. Hey, leave her alone, man. She not playing. Look at the eyes. The eyes will let you know she's standing on what she means, man. This is what she believes in, man. Dog, she is, man, listen, man.
Wait, all of the white person's power, like in your exercises, in order for them to see the light? Or is there another way
It's necessary to do what we do in offices and in the military.
Yeah, she's standing on
and in schools and colleges and in hospitals.
Dog, don't you realize the things that she's saying? It's people probably out there that want to unalive her. Like Joe, it's people that probably want to, she probably get death threats and everything. And she keeps standing on it, keep pumping her word. She not trying to hear nothing y'all saying. Because she know God got her. God got her.
And in community groups all the time, what we do is we become our parent ego. We go into our parent ego state, and that forces all those we're working with into their child ego state. And if you watch our present, so-called president, he spends most of his time either in his child or his parent ego state. He never gets into his adult ego state unless he's reading off the teleprompter. And he is such a poor reader that oftentimes he makes mistakes, and then he is instantly in his child ego state right in front of your very eyes. It's absolutely fascinating to watch it happen.
Speaking of our president, a lot of people say that racism has risen under him.
Anybody who doesn't say that hasn't been paying attention. It absolutely has. I'm getting more hate mail now than I have gotten for years.
I told you, the Proud Boys, bro. Y'all not understanding. This president has people that is willing to unalive themselves for him, basically. Like, willing to go to the federal penitentiary for 21 years for him. So what you think they got for her? How many letters you think they done sent this lady, man? Like, come on, man. I say the Redskins, man. Chiefs.
The kinds of things that are being said in this country today are things that he has said for the last 2 years. He has said them publicly, and he got elected because he said them publicly. We have a group of people in the United States of America who were in response to 8 years of a black man in the White House and the possibility that they might have from 4 to 8 years of a woman in the White House, will elect anything that walks and can chew gum at the same time.
Hey, he asked me, do we honestly believe what I'm saying? Do you believe what you're saying? Yes, I believe it wholeheartedly because I'm going through it right now. Hey, I'm one of the people that she talking about. Hey, not the orange ones, but the colored ones.
This last election, as far as I'm concerned, was a direct response to having a black man in the White House for 8 years. And it's time to change the White House to the president's house.
Thank you. Hey, we're going to start right there. Since old buddy over there talking with the Trump picture, why the fuck can't that house be called the president's house or the president's shindig or whatever the fuck? Why the fuck is it still called the fucking White House, man? As black people, you shouldn't even want to vote for that shit just because of that. Bro, they made motherfuckers change flags and all type of shit because of all type of Confederate bullshit. Why not change the name of that bitch ass White House change it to the Black House? How about that? Now, if we ask you to change it to the Black House, is you gonna change it or change it to the Spanish House? Change it to the Spanish House. It sounds stupid, right? That sounds stupid what I'm saying, right? The White House sounds stupid to me too. It's the president's job. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna go to the president's job because his dumb ass don't live up in there. He the only president that don't live in the White House. Come on, man.
This is ridiculous to call the place where the President of the United States lives the White House. It sends the wrong message. It says, I remember when Richard Nixon said to a group of reporters, I'm trying to save the White House for you white people. That says it all. And at that moment I thought, well, wait a minute. Now, this is something that has to be changed, and it has to be changed. Nothing can stop an idea whose time has come. It's time to change the name of the White House to the President's House or the President's Residence, which has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
That's it.
Okay, let's just say that Donald Trump, President Trump, is trying to bring the country together like he said he would do. Wait a second, he's trying to bring the country together. How would he go about doing that?
Resign. If he really wants to bring the country together, all he has to do is resign and take his, with him? The second in command, the vice president. That would bring the country together. But right now, the only way he can bring the country together is put somebody else in the president's office. He does not know how to be a president. He does not know what legislation is about. He does not know how to do this job.
Listen, what she's trying to say, she's saying this because, bro, Donald Trump didn't grow up saying, oh, I want to be the president. He didn't feel like he wanted to be the president until he became a multi-millionaire, almost a billionaire. He didn't grow up going to college and saying, man, I'm going to be the president. I'm going to be the president once I get out of college. Once I finish grammar school, I'm going to be the president. He didn't do none of that. None of that. So he don't know. He don't know.
He didn't intend to get this job. And had it not been for the Electoral College, he wouldn't have this job.
Thank you.
Mrs. Clinton won the popular vote. The only reason we have this person as the President of the United States right now is because the members of the Electoral College didn't do what that Electoral College was designed to do. Thomas Jefferson designed that to make sure that no one who was unfit for that office would ever be elected President of the United States. The Electoral College last year absolutely defeated that.
With the state of the country being what it is right now, there's a lot of conversations taking place about, let's have a conversation about race. How would a person go about having that conversation? What can they expect to happen in a conversation?
Well, the first thing they have to do is not talk about tolerance. I found out the day I was on...
I tolerate the black guy. I tolerate the black people. We don't have to deal with them. I don't want to be tolerated. I want people to come over here and love coming to Self-Made Hustles page. I don't want y'all to see me go like, well, I'm going to go over here since ain't he the only one online. Nah, I want y'all to get up and be like, damn, Self-Made Live, man. I'm going to go over there, man. They be having good shows. I don't want to be tolerated. That's why I don't go places where there's no love. I'm not with that. Because you acting like you tolerate me is going to give me an attitude to show that I don't fuck with you. You're going to see it all over my face. I'm telling you, man. Telling you.
The bottom, in the blue-eyed, brown-eyed exercise with my students, I found out how it feels to be tolerated. I found out that tolerance means put up with.
That's exactly
or allow me to be. I don't need your allowance.
I don't need your allowance. Nigga, allowance is something you give to kids. That's some shit you give to a kid. I'm going to give you allowance every week. Nigga, I don't need your allowance, nigga. I need you to treat me like you treat yourself, like you treat your brothers. That's it. That's all. Simple.
Don't need to be tolerated. I want to be valued, recognized, and appreciated. Put your tolerance where the sun doesn't shine. I do not believe
wanna
in
be
tolerance.
valued and
Because in this
appreciated.
country, we tolerate
And I
zits.
think everybody, all of y'all in this chat, it don't matter what race you is, you should be valued and appreciated. Your life is valuable. Your thoughts is valuable. Your kids' future is valuable. It don't matter what color you is, man.
When we're little, zits when we're teenagers, hot flashes when we're old, and the flu and bad weather in between. We tolerate ugly things that are going to go away. I don't intend to tolerate anyone. I intend to recognize, appreciate, and value people, not to tolerate them. And I have all kinds of respect for the man who is part of the tolerance group in Atlanta, maybe. I have all kinds of respect for those folks, but we've got to change it from tolerance because the powerful can tolerate. The powerless have to wait to be tolerated. I have no time for that.
Jessica.
Like that.
No, I'm going to get lots of angry responses to that.
If y'all agree with what she's saying, double tap the screen. If y'all disagree with what she's saying, double tap the screen. Do that for me, some free shit. Double tap the screen, man. I don't have no dog in the fight. And no, I'm not a racist. I'm not. Again, I keep saying this. I love our people. You know what I'm saying? So this is,
Understand that. But I'm reading a book right now. Everybody needs to read this book. It's called, everybody has to read this. Everybody that's watching this has to read this book
today.
On tyranny. 20.
For all y'all people who want to read this book, you can go right on YouTube, type that name in on tyranny, and it will read it for you if you can't read. All you got to do is go to chapter 1, chapter 2, and it's going to read it all the way through to you. I started chapter 1, then I came in here and rant alive. Powerful.
20 things that we've learned over the last 100 years in this country that have put us in the position we're in now and what we can do about it. Everybody has to read this book. They should read this book first, and then they should read The Myth of Race by Robert Wald Sussman. And once you've read The Myth of Race, you will never, ever again go along with the idea that there are 3 or 4 or 5 different races. It was a lie made up by people who ran the Spanish Inquisition. And before that, there were different colors, but there was race that had nothing to do. There was only one race, the human race. We made that whole thing up. It's time to get rid of it. We have the power to do that. This country got ready for World War II in about 6 months. And you're telling me that we can't destroy racism? White people created racism. Anything you create, you can destroy.
Damn.
God created human beings, the human race, and they started out black women. White people created racism. Human beings created racism. It's time to get over it.
Get over that shit.
Can we go back 1 second?
Sure you can.
You criticized President Trump.
Did I?
One thing that a lot of people have criticized former President Obama on was not speaking out on race enough. Do you think he failed in that?
What if he had spoken out enough on race? Imagine what would have happened to him. The man is still alive. Do you remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
Let's go.
Do you remember Malcolm X?
Let's go.
Do you remember all those people have been killed not because of the color of their skin, but because of the fear of white people, that someone who isn't white is going to look better, sound better, act better, do better than they do?
Damn it, lady. Dog, this lady right here is hell, man. She is hell, dog. She is hell, dog.
Mr. Obama was the president of all of us. He wasn't just the president of black people. He was the president of all of us. The man who's there now is and claims to be the president of the people who look like him. When he says, make America great again, what he's really saying is, make America hate again.
Human rights activist Jane Elliott.
Joe, I wouldn't even deny it, bro.
Today, most urban sectors, especially Milwaukee, remains hyper-segregated. Why is it taking so long, or why doesn't it seem like we can move the button on diversity in neighborhoods?
Because the people who have the power in this country are the people who have the money. And the people who have the money are going to decide where people live. You need to realize that there are more children attending segregated schools in the United States today than there were previous to Brown versus Board of Education. And that's a fact. You need to realize that it is not the intent of white people to let this situation change in favor of anyone but themselves. And right now, white people are really frightened. If you don't understand the destruction of Planned Parenthood offices, and you don't understand the wall that we're going to build on the southern border of the United States, you haven't read the book, The Birth Dearth by Ben Wattenberg. Ben Wattenberg was a brilliant Jewish man who was a member of the American Enterprise Institute, and he wrote a book, the first paragraph of which says, the main problem confronting the United States today is there aren't enough white babies being born in this country.
Wow.
He was an advisor to presidents of the United States. He wrote the book in 1987. He says if we don't change this and change it rapidly, white people will lose their numerical majority in this country, and this will no longer be a white man's land. Now, I'm not misrepresenting this. I'm telling you almost exactly what he says. He says there are three things we can do to solve this. Number one, we could pay women to have babies, as they have been doing in Western European nations for years. Then he says, and these are his words, not mine, unfortunately, we would have to pay women of all colors to have babies, so we don't want to do that. He says the second thing we could do is increase the number of legal immigrants that are allowed into this country every year. Then once again, he says, unfortunately, the vast majority of those wanting to come to this country today are people of color, so we don't want to do that. The third thing he says, and women had better pay attention to this, 60% of the fetuses that are aborted every year are white. If we could keep that 60% alive, that would solve our birth dearth. Does that sound like racism to you?
That's racism, dog.
And if it doesn't, I want to know why it doesn't. If it doesn't, you don't understand what racism is.
You don't
and I think it does.
Hey, if you can't feel that, then bitch, you ain't touching it right. That's what she said. Bitch, if you can't feel that, you ain't touching it right, ho. For real.
When we close Planned Parenthood clinics because we think they're there only for abortion, we need to take another look. They are used for many, many, many things, and many women need the things that they can get from Planned Parenthood clinics. But we are willing to do away with all that good to avoid allowing white women to have control of their own bodies. Now, nobody had better tell one of my daughters or granddaughters what they can do with their body.
So be for everyone.
You haven't that right.
Freedom. That's
now,
what I
it would be interesting if we were as concerned about sperm cells.
Okay. They don't look at race when they tax a nigga, right? They don't say, "Oh, you black." When it's time to tax us, they don't look at race or that we don't got it. You got to pay that shit, my nigga. So color don't matter when it's y'all receiving. Color do not matter when it's y'all receive on the receiving end, but it matter when it's time for y'all to help. Ain't that something? It's like say you pay the bill people too much, and you say, man, I slid my card. I gave y'all too much. I thought my bill was this much, your gas bill or your light bill. So you ask them, can they refund you your money back? What the light company gonna do? Nigga, you ain't getting that money back. You finna get a credit on your bill. It's so easy to give the money away and receive the money, but it's hard as fuck to get it back from these people, man. For real. They not giving nothing
we
back.
can take a whole lot of fun out of you boys' lives.
Right.
They're not giving nothing back.
A lot of people don't understand the trauma associated with race and racism. Can you talk a little bit about the trauma associated with?
The trauma associated with it?
Yeah.
One of the main traumas is it tells white people that they are superior because of the lack of melanin in their skin. And then they find out suddenly that we've got a black president. That's traumatic. That's where their trauma is.
Yeah.
Living a lie, finding out the truth is traumatic. Finding out now, recently, that within 30 years, white people will be in the numerical minority in this country is going to be traumatic. And that's the reason we have to solve this problem, and we have to solve it now. I will ask folks tonight, how many of you black folks want to get even with all white people? And that's what white people are quite certain blacks are going to want to do, is get even with all white people. And nobody will raise their hand. And then I'll say, how many of you want to get even with one or two? Every hand will go up, and you know why, and so do I. White people are scared to death right now, particularly white males.
Nigga, I'm not finna... Nigga, you think I'm finna out-talk my boss at my job? You think I'm finna tell my boss what to do at my job? You think I'm finna tell Elon what to do at my job or tell him my idea? Nigga, I'm scared to even speak when they man around us, nigga. I'm not even finna raise any questions, nigga. I'm not raising my hand.
They're scared to death that they are going to lose their power in the future. And they are. But if you want to get ready for the future, if you want to be treated well in the future, treat others well in the present. What we do in the present constructs the future. What we have done in the past, we can learn from that. And we'd better learn from that. Those who forget the mistakes of the past are doomed to repeat them. And when you read this book, you'll realize that that's exactly what we're doing. We're repeating the mistakes that we have made in the past because we aren't teaching about these mistakes.
It's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys doing right now. My favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys. It's like they ain't learning from their mistakes. They just keep repeating the same shit over and over again instead of change the thread. But then that comes with the head. To change everything, the whole system, you have to get rid of the head, and Jerry Jones ain't going nowhere.
In the present, we are not teaching history that is true. We aren't teaching social studies that is true. We aren't even teaching true geography, for God's sake. Have you seen the Mercator map recently? Have you seen that great big Greenland hanging down in the middle of that map like a ripe plum? And have you seen the legend at the bottom that says South America is actually 9 times larger than Greenland? Were you aware of that? Most of those watching this program are not aware of that.
You mentioned the wall several times at first we heard several things about
that wall. What he doing to immigrants can make, like, y'all don't understand what he doing with the wall. And I ain't just gonna say the wall because that wall is right there to Mexico. I'm gonna say the immigrants, and I'm gonna cover something after this. Y'all should just stay in about that. Y'all don't think that them people in them other countries can say, man, we don't want Americans over here. They could be racist towards us. Since Trump playing with the borders and shit, y'all can't come over here. They can do that, bro. They can do that. So if you do get to go over there, or what if the people that get to go over there get treated racially because we Americans? See, y'all gotta understand this shit is deeper than what y'all think, man. It's deeper than what y'all think.
About the wall first, Mexico was going to pay for the wall.
Yeah, but you need to know that 70% of what Mr. Number 44 and a half said during that campaign wasn't true. And the wall business wasn't true either. If his mouth is moving, his lips are moving, he's probably lying. You know that as well as I do. He doesn't intend to build a wall. We can't afford to build that wall.
Right,
we have no business building that wall. We would be keeping Americans out of America. What's your question?
The question on the wall.
We need to be keeping Americans out of America, nigga. Y'all the ones that said it is the ones we need to be trying to block out. Look at our eyes. Like, nigga, that facial expression with the big old glasses on. Like, nigga, we need to be keeping Americans away from America. Nigga, they the ones. Quit trying to blame the other countries for shit, man. That's going on right here. It's y'all. It's the years of the same bullshit that never changes, bro. Get the hell out of here, man.
There's, when you talk to people about the wall, certain people about the wall, there's certain people for it, certain people against it.
Yeah, she for
the
real,
people
Jessica.
who are for it, what's their mindset?
They're scared. They're afraid those immigrants are going to come over here and take their jobs. Let me tell you something. You can build a wall. You can build a wall 50 feet tall. And smart Hispanics, Latinos, smart Ecuadorians, smart others are going to tunnel under that wall and come up in their friend's house on the other side. You can build walls until hell freezes over. You will not keep that immigration from happening. And you better hope we don't keep that immigration from happening. We need those people. You know what will happen to the economy of this country if we take all the people who are...
And you want to know what I love about her? Her answers are not thought. Like, you know how like politically correct people, you ask them a question and they think about the answer and then tell you. My nigga, she already got the answer. She tell it to you like, nigga, you should know this already. I love her, man. Like, you should know this. Like, she talk to you like, you
immigrants out of this country. If we send them back, do you know what will happen to our economy? Do you know what will happen to farming in California? Do you know what will happen to the price of your fruit? Do you know how hard it will be to get a good avocado? Do you have any idea what will happen to this country's economy if all those brown-skinned people go back to Mexico? I don't think we do. I don't think people have thought about that.
Y'all,
because
you thinking y'all see them highways that's by y'all? That roof that's on top of you? Them streets that driveway? Nigga, no blacks or no white people didn't do that. Nigga, it was nothing but Spanish people did that. Shout out to y'all. So you think I'm finna be out there slaving in the hot sun on the roof, nigga? I done did that job before. I used to work on houses, and one of the jobs we did was a roof. I bet you I never did it again. On that goddamn roof, I had to go to the hospital from dehydration. It's not a job for me, man. It's not a job for the weak. Working in that sun is not a job for weak. All they want to do is get them some paper and send it back over there to their people. Is that wrong? They willing to work for it. Every Spanish person is not a part of the cartel, Trump. I know you might feel like that, D-Mac. Good morning. Every illegal immigrant is not trying to sell drugs and unalive people, bro. Some people trying to get over here because they say this is the land of milk and honey. They say you can come over here and get some money. You know, under the table or over the table. Come on, man.
they are being taught not to think. They are using a language, right now we are using a language that includes words like extremism and ugly language about people who are different from ourselves. People are listening to those words. They aren't listening to the philosophy behind them. They aren't listening to core principles which this person has none of.
Now, just a couple more questions. When we hear, when I hear people say that they're not racist and things like that, and we talk about building racial harmony in this country, I don't think I'll see it in my lifetime. Can you predict in the near future or far future when we will ever have racial harmony?
Oh yeah, in 30 years, white people will have found out that they have no choice but to get along with those who are different from themselves. I'm not willing. I'd love to wait, but I can't. At my age, I'm not going to be here in 30 years. But we could change this situation if we chose
91
to.
years
During the Second World War, we called the Japanese, and you'll pardon me, but this is what we called them: slant-eyed little yellow. We didn't say that about the Germans. After the war, we rebuilt Germany.
Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to what she say, and then it's going to be kind of similar to how they did our people.
And Japan. And we get along beautifully with the Japanese. That was in 1945 that we finally won that war. How many years ago was that? Figure that out quickly.
I'm not a math person, but...
You're not a math person, but you know it wasn't that far. Right. And it didn't take 50 years for us to have peace with the Japanese and the...
Hey, she hate for you to not know the answer, dog. You know she a teacher. If you don't know the answer, you know how teachers do. Boy, you know the answer. I've been teaching you this same thing all week. You know what I'm saying?
Germans. Even though we dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan, the Japanese hadn't killed 10 million people.
10 million
Nowhere
people,
near that.
y'all.
We didn't drop any bombs on Germany, because any atomic bombs on Germany. They were a different kind of people. We couldn't afford to do that.
Hey, and they forgave us. We did all that slave. What I'm trying to say, y'all, the point I'm trying to get to, our people were slaves. And if I see a person in a wreck that needs to get saved out of a car, and they white, and I know I can stop and I can see that I can save them, you think I'm not going to try to save them, get them out that wrecked car to get them up to safety? It don't matter. The thought that we should have the way they treat us would be, fuck that white motherfucker, man. Beep, beep. Drive right past them. Or if I see a white lady, an old white lady walking slow with her groceries, I won't help her across the street. I do that type. That's the type of person I am. I'm very, very helpful. I know y'all might not think it, but I'm helpful, bro. I'm very, very helpful, bro. I don't see no color. Help is help, my nigga. Don't got
we killed how many Japanese people with 2 atomic bombs?
She's so badass, man.
And they forgave us.
And she's
You want to talk about forgiveness? You want to talk about changing this thing? I cannot understand how Japanese people can stand the sight of any of us, and yet they do. I cannot understand why black people who have been subjected to the ugliness that they've been subjected to in this country can get up every morning and go to work among us and not be absolutely furious.
Dang.
And I don't understand why we allow white people to behave the way they do.
Listen,
I don't
man,
understand.
I'm telling you, we should walk around every day and be aggravated at these people. But we so strong. We strong, man. Black is strong. Black is proud. So we roll with the punches. And we keep our faith in God. That he'll make it better.
Understand that. And my third graders, after they'd gone through the exercise, couldn't understand it and wouldn't tolerate it. And when they went up to junior high, and a junior high teacher used the N-word, one of my former students said, if you're going to use that word, I'm going to go out in the hall until you stop using it, because we don't use that word in this school. That was a seventh grader who told his teacher off. When we have enough students who are willing to confront people who are making racist, sexist, ageist, homophobic statements, we're going to be better off. We have got to stop tolerating the intolerable. If it's intolerable for my black cousins, and every black person on this earth is one of my cousins, if it's intolerable for them, it's intolerable for me.
Cousin Jean, man. That's my cousin Jean, man. Goddamn cousin. Happy to see you at this family reunion, cousin Jean. You definitely in the building.
Will not tolerate it.
You
I
are in
will
the
not
family
tolerate
now.
it. That is not that. I am required not to tolerate that kind of treatment for the people who are related to me. And that's every person on the face of the earth.
This lady shed
If your
tears
ignorance
about
is
this
such
shit.
that you mistreat somebody because of your ignorance about the color of their skin, don't do it around me.
Don't do it around me.
Number one, I've been threatened with death lots of times. Now I say, go for it, fool.
For real.
My husband died 4 years ago. Being with him would not be a bad thing for me. Death is not the worst thing that can happen to you. Living a worthless...
Bro, we got a white lady shedding tears for minorities, bro. We got a 91-year-old white lady shedding tears for us, bro.
This useless life is much worse than dying.
That shit, that was it. That's it right there, bro. Like, listen, man. Let me cue this other video up real fast. Like, babe, y'all, this lady is super tough, man. Like, may God be with her. I pray you live to see it. However long you want to live, I pray. I've been watching videos from this lady all day, dog. She's super tough, super knowledgeable, smart. Bro, you can't play people like this. I want to be smart like that. I swear, because you can't play me. Like, this how Tupac was. He was a rapper, but he was smart like that. Like, that nigga was smart like that, like revolutionary, like super smart, bro. People thought it was just a rap. So, we gonna scratch that topic. If there's anything somebody else wanna say, I'm gonna read some of the comments, man. She said, my grandma Kay was a teacher also, man. Them teachers, man, that's why teachers are detrimental to the process of living in general. We talking about, it's like food. I don't want nobody serving me no food that don't got no love for making food. That makes sense to you? I don't want nobody teaching my kids that don't have love for teaching kids. A lot of people just do shit for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, come on, man. Y'all, like, I'm not racist. I'm just speaking that she made some valid points. And she wasn't just talking about black people. She's talking about Spanish. She's talking about Vietnamese. She's talking about the way that the white people treat all of us that's not white. That's what she was talking about. When we should be one. We just won, bro. When y'all make the rules, y'all won. We won. When y'all do the tax breaks, we won. When y'all do everything y'all receiving from us, we won. But then when it come to y'all helping somebody or something or put somebody in position, it's I. Hey, that's how it goes, man. Like, that's how it goes, fool. That's how it goes, dog, in this life. So I think I got 2 more videos. I'm gonna spend some time with y'all today. I ain't gonna let y'all out of here like that in no hour, man. I know y'all like, man, don't go, self-made. Nah, I ain't gonna leave y'all like that. Okay.
They arrested men.
Okay, so yesterday, Yesterday, man. Nah, this ain't the right video. I don't think. Hold on, this ain't the right video, y'all. My bad. Let me do it again. Yeah, man, I love that lady. I watched like 5 of her videos, bro. That lady there took out like 5 hours of my time with this lady, man. I fuck with it. Okay, I am playing the right video.
Promises made, promises.
Okay, remember about the immigrants yesterday? We was at 460. Remember we was at 460 yesterday. Boston raided and picked up 460 immigrants in 36 hours, I think it was. Hey, now the number is up to 1,200. Y'all watch this. Boy,
Packed with President Trump
fast.
taking immediate action on his top campaign focus, fighting illegal immigration. From coast to coast, ICE agents going city to city, sometimes door to door, tracking down the nearly 1.5 million undocumented set for deportation. And as ICE closes in on migrants, once vibrant Chicago neighborhoods are now turning into ghost towns. And tonight we are taking you to a neighborhood that has gone silent.
Motherfuckers going in to hide and them hoes going house to house.
Like I said from day one, no one's off the table.
The Trump administration setting out to execute what it has promised.
We arrested 1,300 people. Over 1,000 of them were criminals.
Immigration and customs enforcement operations reportedly underway in jurisdiction.
Look at this. We see the other day it was just Boston, y'all. We was just at Boston. Now they done hit Newark. They done hit New York. They done hit Philly. They done hit DC. They done hit Atlanta. They done hit Miami. They done hit Denver. But I don't care what they say. They not doing this because of them people from Cuba. Man, they doing this shit because of Mexico. So why ain't they started in Texas where the most Spanish people at? Why not California? Y'all pay attention to this. You want to know why? Because they already down here being racist in the motherfucker to the essays. I told y'all about the troopers pulling over everything. If you don't got your paperwork right, you getting locked up. If you don't got a social security card or ID in your pocket, they sending you to ICE, nigga. Ain't no questions asked, ain't nothing. Y'all listen.
All across the nation. Federal agents have been spotted in many sanctuary cities carrying out these operations.
I hope the sanctuary cities come around.
The usually bustling and vibrant streets of this Hispanic neighborhood in Chicago sit relatively empty because of the concerns over ICE.
2,400, bro. 2,400. They picked up 2,400 people in like 4 days, bro. 4 days, bro. 2,400 people in 4 days? Bro, they not going to be able to fit them people in the ICE jail, bro. Like you're not. Once you get down here to Texas, man, y'all don't got a jail big enough for the people who don't got their paperwork straight down here, man. I'm telling you, y'all don't.
Welcome to Mesquite Restaurant, sir.
This little taqueria, like most in the Pilsen neighborhood, is owned and operated by immigrants. The Cruz family, who in 1994 made the long journey from Mexico City to Chicago to grow their little taco stand into a thriving restaurant.
We got tacos, we got breakfast, chilaquiles.
This American dream is one thousands of migrants are striving for when they cross the southern border.
This is Texas
But the drastic
right here.
shutdown of illegal immigration is
when they say migrants doesn't mean Spanish. A migrant is a Chinese, an Indian, a Cuban. Listen, why when they show the pictures, they show the border of Mexico? This is what this is for. It ain't about no, man, listen, man. He got a vendetta with them essays and think that every Spanish person is a part of the cartel. Man, that ain't true, Trump.
The campaign promised the majority of American voters are expecting Donald Trump to make good on.
Honestly, when he come back again, I was like, man,
Look,
I feel scared.
you shouldn't have to feel scared because a president is in. I feel scared. What the fuck? So your race made you feel scared. That's racism. I should never have to feel scared of nothing because of my skin color, bro. Never. On my background, bro. Never, bro. Never. I shouldn't have to be scared. And he legit. That's what's cold about it. He's legit with paperwork and still scared. That's what I'm explaining to y'all. What am I scared for? My paperwork is legit. I done had a business going, striving business for over 20 years. I'm still scared. Hey, welcome to being black. Welcome to being
President
black,
Trump, border czar Tom Homan, and the highest-ranking members of Immigration and Customs Enforcement say they're only targeting violent criminals during these initial deportations. News Nation has seen what these operations look like. I rode along and conducted early morning raids with ICE agents when they arrested men from Iraq and Belize, convicted criminals who spent prison time for robbery and gun charges.
I'm not a criminal. I'm a good guy. I pay my taxes. I do everything right. You know what's going to happen to me? They're going to grab me too. You know?
Yeah.
They're not going to check right now.
You see what I'm saying? Because they on the verge to where Trump like, nigga, don't take no exceptions, nigga. How many of the wrong people y'all think they grab? Meaning, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not a lot. But I'm saying, they got motherfuckers scared. It's like when black people see the police. You could have your license, you could have your registration, you don't use no drugs. Nigga heart pumping once them lights come on behind us because of our skin color. There's no reason we should have to feel like that, or anybody should have to feel like that, bro. This man's scared for his life, been running that business, paperwork good. He just feel like that they will get dirty and just do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Examples of resistance throughout Hispanic neighborhoods, including these signs instructing immigrant men and women to push back and block federal agents from entering their homes. But the reality is, new polling shows 65% of Americans strongly support deporting immigrants.
I mean, listen, it makes no sense for somebody to come over here. You give them paperwork to come over here and they catch 18 felonies. Yes, I agree with, maybe I'm wrong for saying this. Send their ass back. Man, if I came over here and I caught 18 felonies, my nigga, I'm not showing you that I want to be here. Like, come on, my nigga, I'm not showing you that I want to be here. Send them back. But y'all fucking with the motherfuckers that's coming over here wanting to just go to work and shit too. Like, they just want a better life for their family. No jobs over there in Mexico. Come on, man. Yes, 65%. We yes, if they're violent. But Trump, we feel like you going house to house, right? Dog, I showed y'all yesterday, they went in a house looking for a violent criminal, got him, and somebody else was there. Maybe he didn't have no ID or no social security card on him. Oh, put him in a paddy wagon too, the ICE you go. They didn't even figure it out or strategize the shit to even see it. Maybe he left his shit at home or something. Nah, nigga, you in the back of the paddy wagon. That's what can happen.
Convicted of violent crimes. That includes Horacio Aguilera, an Iraq war veteran and Mexican-American police officer. He voted for Trump and wants mass deportations of criminals to carry on as quickly as possible.
A lot of Hispanic Americans, there's also a rise that voted for Trump. I think 9 out of 10 people that are living here in
$100 a month?
America, Chicago, Illinois, are going to agree that if you're an illegal resident and you are arrested for committing a crime, prosecuted for committing a crime, and you are an illegal resident, you are subject to deportation.
The so-called mass deportations have not been carried out in Chicago like people once believed.
What I don't like about it is this the first thing you work on. Y'all keep saying the economy down and all this old shit, but you go straight to the border. You go straight to the borders. The economy down. Jobs this, jobs that. You motherfucking go straight to the border. That's my point. I'm agreeing with you. You're not coming over here acting right. You know, it's just like you on probation. You come up dirty or violent. I mean, you come up dirty or catch a new case, you go to jail. Like, come on, man. I'm agreeing with that. If somebody giving you a chance to get legit paperwork to have a better life, you come over here and be a villain? Nah, nigga, take your ass back.
Believed. But that hasn't stopped local and state leaders from sounding the alarm and strengthening local codes which reinforce the city's sanctuary status.
We should stand.
Hey, you said something big. He say Chicago must be a safe zone. Hell nah, nigga. They finna hit Chicago. You gotta understand, they gotta move Chicago sideways because how violent Chicago is. That's what I'm thinking. They gotta move strategically fucking with Chicago, man. They already said them people from overseas, them Honduran motherfucking people over there already causing ruckus, taking over apartment complex and shit. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs. Y'all remember that? They're eating the dogs.
Stand up for them. That is the right thing to do. But he's trying to tear things down.
Governor, what's your response to people who might say that Democrats are the one sowing chaos, confusion, and fear-mongering when talking about mass deportations that haven't even happened in Chicago?
What are you talking about? They are literally threatening people all across the country. How can you say that we're overreacting somehow? We're not.
The Trump administration is vowing to investigate and prosecute local and state officials who stand in the way of what the federal government is doing. Natasha?
Yeah, Alex, with that tonight, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't...
So that's that right there. I got one more story for y'all, then I'm probably going to get up out of here. Yeah, I feel you on that, Joe. That's crazy. It's tradition, he said. Yeah, so let me get this other thing queued up. Man, I really don't got to get it queued up because it should be right here. Shit. Yeah, that there, man, dog, it's just, I don't feel like that's working on that is crazy, man. Now, I'm going to tap into this story. This happened in Texas, man. So this is why I'm tapping into this. It's a sad story, man. Put them fucking cell phones
I'm about to cash a $50,000 check
for
an accident I was involved in over 5 months ago. The same accident.
Mother who was allegedly sitting near.
Put them fucking cell phones down, man. Quit TikToking and pay attention to what's going on in life. Everybody. All races, all people, all genders. Pay attention to what's going on, man.
By on her phone was the subject of serious scrutiny, and now she's facing criminal charges. But she's also filed a lawsuit saying she's not responsible. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. On May 13th, 2023, which should have been a fun day out at Camp Cohen Water Park in El Paso, Texas, it ended in a tragedy. And that is when 3-year-old Anthony Leo Malave drowned in a 4-foot pool. And now, his mother, 35-year-old Jessica Weaver, has been indicted on charges of injury to a child causing serious bodily injury or mental deficiency. Authorities say it is her fault what happened. According to witness statements in the police complaint affidavit, Weaver was allegedly not paying attention to her son before he drowned. One witness claimed to have seen a person matching the description of the defendant sitting outside the pool by herself on her phone, never looking up or paying attention to anything. Another witness reported seeing the mother, quote, singing along to a song that was playing as she laid down and looked at her phone for about 7 minutes before her child was pulled out of the water. But here is where it gets even more concerning, because a third witness told police that that young boy, he was swimming not only unattended, wasn't wearing a life jacket. Now, for anybody who's been to a water park, you know how important it is for young children to wear the proper flotation devices, especially in deeper water. According to police, life vests were provided for free to anyone who needed them. There were also multiple signs at the water park reminding guests that it was a requirement for children under the age of 6 to be supervised by an adult, quote, within arm's reach. A lifeguard found Anthony in 4 feet of water. He was rushed to the hospital. It was too late. He died the next day. And now we're trying to understand how this happened, who's responsible. So to talk about the response from law enforcement and the DA's office, as well as Jessica Weaver's response, by the way, we're going to be talking about a lawsuit that has been filed. I want to bring in Texas criminal defense attorney Nicole DeBoard. Nicole, thanks so much for coming on. First, I just want to get your perspective on this case. What stands out to you other than just how tragic it is?
It's incredibly tragic. I mean, I just cannot even imagine a more horrific fact pattern. It's the loss of a child. That said, this is going to be a challenging case for the state in some ways, because what they're trying to say is that there's an absence of an act, or there's some kind of missing component for her behavior that she was not supervising. That's a little bit different than your standard injury to a child pleading that you see, at least in the state of Texas, where they're alleging some kind of physical abuse or something else that a person did that actually caused the injury. So I think that they have their work cut out for them on the state side.
I want to talk to you about the timeline here because I find this really interesting. So Anthony died in May of 2023. And at the end of June, Weaver had apparently filed a complaint in civil court against the city of El Paso and the company that was running the water park. She's reversing the narrative, saying it's their fault. And then you go to September 22nd, 2023. That is when Weaver was arrested in her home state of Indiana, was extradited to Texas. The jail records show she was released on a $100,000 bond. Her case had been pending ever since then. And then our research indicates that it was not until December of 2024 that a grand jury indicted Weaver on the injury to a child charge. And so far, no arraignment date has been set according to court record. Hey, by the way, as you know, we talk about some very concerning stuff here on Sidebar, like this story. But I'll tell you what, we work with partners that alert us to other things that are going on and things that I wasn't even thinking of. For example, did you know that your personal data is being harvested and sold online by data brokers? Yeah, anyone can buy your personal details, apparently. And when this happens, you're at risk for a whole host of things like identity theft, becoming a target of phishing sting timeline, right? So the idea of she files the lawsuit, she's then arrested, takes some time for her to ultimately be indicted. Can you explain that?
Sure. So normally what happens is that a charge is filed and then immediately taken into a grand jury so that a grand jury can allow essentially the court to take control. The probable cause has to be found, and that is done in the grand jury. The case cannot proceed through the felony courts without it. Sometimes, however, and it sounds like she was out of state, it may have taken them a while to arrest her. It's possible that her lawyer or someone involved asked, can we please hold this case from grand jury? We'd like to make sure that we can present more facts as they consider whether or not probable cause exists to even proceed. We don't know if that happened, but it's possible. Sometimes lawyers will want to bring in materials to the grand jury to try to shed light on exactly what the details were in hopes of either securing a different type of charge or what's called a no-bill.
Who can do CrossFit? Everybody, anybody.
Todos não como pode, como devem, né?
If I looked at what's a no-bill?
A no-bill means that the grand jury finds there is insufficient probable cause. There is not enough probable cause to proceed with the case in felony court.
Okay, so what exactly are we considering here? Well, if you go back to the criminal complaint, witnesses had apparently told police that Weaver was still on her phone when lifeguards had ordered everyone out of the water while they're trying to resuscitate Anthony. And those witnesses were surprised when Weaver finally went over to see what was going on. They thought there was no way that a mom would essentially be so careless. But as I mentioned, Weaver has a different opinion about this. Weaver filed a lawsuit against the city-owned water park and the company running it, ASM Global, claiming that it was their fault her son drowned. The lawsuit says on the date in question, defendants were holding a soft opening for the new Camp Cohen water park. Rather than ensuring that guests like 3-year-old AM were safe, defendants were too concerned with packing the water park with people and ensuring that the live band was playing. But even before the date in question, defendants' conduct clearly shows that safety was not a priority. For example, a news article was posted in the El Paso Times in February of 2022 seeking lifeguards for the 4 new water parks soon to open in El Paso, including Camp Cohen. The article literally states that a lifeguard need only be 16 years or older with no experience required. An Indeed job posting made by defendant ASM Global likewise states that a lifeguard need only be 16 years or older to apply. Defendants' lack of concern for the safety of their water park guests, especially young children, was already abundantly clear long before Camp Cohen Water Park even opened. And according to the civil filing, there was video from inside the water park that apparently showed what happened, but they allege in her complaint that video's gone. The complaint states conveniently the video footage, which defendant City of El Paso was responsible for maintaining, was destroyed. So if that's true, I guess the suggestion would be, is this an attempt to cover everything up? We're going to see how that plays out. But Nicole, I want to...
Little Horn had no type of substance. That nigga Little Horn was going to all type of bad. I think Little Horn was mentally challenged or something.
Ask you, so if we're talking about civil liability here, could you have a situation where both the water park and the company and Weaver are both responsible, right? In civil law, you can have, you could split the fault. Is it 50-50? Is it, 75-25? Am I right about that? That they could all be at fault for what happened here?
Certainly in civil court, that's definitely true, right? You can have apportionment of responsibility, right? They divide out who is how much responsible for what happened here. But in criminal court in Texas, you're either responsible criminally or you're not responsible criminally.
I think he did too.
And so you can try to ask the jury to consider the facts, right? Like, for example, why did they not have a lifeguard on duty? Why did they lead the customers to believe that there was somebody there monitoring the safety of the guests, including children, by having these lifeguards present and making space available?
You know, I give everybody a shot, dog. I give everybody a chance, but something's wrong with that guy, man. I'm just like, nah, man. I don't think this is the place for you, man. I don't think you can be a part of the self-made family, man.
For children to participate. The parent could have been lulled into a sense of false security that the park was actually doing something to supervise her child. On the flip side of that, these facts are incredibly egregious. She's sitting on the phone while her young child, who cannot swim apparently, is in a pool.
Listen, all mods can block anything that's not respectful. If it's respectful, if it's respectful and you don't agree, you got to leave that comment there. If it's disrespectful, racist, saying anything vulgar towards women, clip their ass. That's what the wrench is for. Chop their ass out of there, because it don't matter. I'm not tripping on that, man. Like, Little Horn needs some help, man. I'm telling you, see, D-Mac, my brother, real people know now. That
even with notice around saying that you're responsible to supervise your child.
He was weird,
it could be that the jurors are just very inflamed by the facts at the end of the day.
Now look, people will listen to this and say, either she's 100% guilty, she should be, throw the book at her, you know, okay. Morally, she's guilty. I think we could make that argument. But if someone's morally guilty, doesn't mean that they're legally guilty. In the law,
that's enough of that. That shit getting boring, man. Let me see what else I got, man. But y'all, I can put something else up here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all bear with me real fast, man. You see what else I got, man. I might got something else. Let me see. I be forgetting about shit. I be having so much content. I be forgetting, fool. Let me see if I can set this one up.
D nice, nothing intangible comes easy, ayo. Hustle Cartel goes live with former Hustle Cartel member who did an interview on him, basically saying he was using fake dice. Man, he trolled him, and it get kind of ugly. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get into it.
When you gonna do something?
When I'm gonna do something like what?
Do some real nigga shit.
Shit, we doing real nigga shit every day around this bitch. You don't see us touring?
That don't mean nothing.
Shit.
You ain't getting paid for it. What you getting paid for?
What y'all looking at right now is y'all looking at, remember, Coop, the dude at the bottom is the nigga that was helping Hustle Cartel cheat, that quit on him, that say he didn't want to fuck with Hustle Cartel no more. So now they on the IG Live together. Listen to him. Listen to how this nigga talk.
Oh, I'm booked all around the world. Oh, that's another thing. You said he going. He ain't getting booked.
Who they booking you at? Who booked? Who booked Hustle? Who? Who did it? Please.
Nigga lying about getting booked.
Who booked Hustle? We need to know now. Hey, who booked my boy? He talking about he booked.
That nigga talking about he booked. Nigga, you can't rap. Nigga, quit trying to act like you just book it. Nigga, ain't nobody booked you, nigga. Nigga, you just a capper, nigga.
He ain't booked. He just...
What I'm doing?
Nigga ain't booked. That nigga just on the road.
Oh, just on the road traveling.
Nigga,
he don't
not booked.
Bro, he don't help the community because he can't, bro. He don't got. Listen, that nigga got some little money, fool, a little real estate, bro. But he want to make it like he got 10, 15 million. Nigga, you ain't got that.
Damn. That's cute. You think what you want to think?
Book my boy. Shit. Book my... That nigga's not booked.
Damn. So we on the road traveling. Cool. We ain't getting no money. Cool. Well, let me,
Man, come on.
do you think we get money or not?
I don't know. I ain't been over there in months. I don't know. It might be dry over there or something.
Yeah.
Paper shortage.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you'll never make. Hey, you'll never make that money we was making on live. Never. You'll never do that again.
It's already made. I ain't gotta make it. If I made $1 million,
all the B&Bs, they run out.
Fat Josh, salute.
B&Bs ain't none. We done bought a crib in Dallas. We got a crib in Dallas now.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? We was buying B&Bs, but now we own houses out there.
That's what's up.
See,
hey,
and then let me say something. Cause I ain't kick y'all to force you niggas away. You niggas jump ship like a dumbass. And shit, once y'all jump ship, I don't know what ship y'all thought y'all was gonna get on, but that motherfucker stopped halfway up the stream, and you know what we did?
Look how
went right past that motherfucking ass.
That's cool. Hey, life still gonna keep going on. Hey, it's all good. I had fun.
Ain't it strange to you to be doing some illegal ass gambling and you got a whole police officer working for you? That shit's strange to me. And your gambling got this nigga fired from the police station. That's crazy. This nigga at the bottom was a police officer, bro. Somebody caught him on camera gambling with this nigga above him. And nigga, they sent it to the police station and he got fired. He wasn't even gambling. He wasn't even a gambler. All he was the camera holder, bro. He never shot no dice, fool. Nigga got fired.
Man, tell them folks you had the time of your life over here, nigga.
But I had to. He gave me $200 still, nigga, and we made it look like something. Yeah, we made it look like something. But that nigga ain't never gave me a stack. Fuck you talking about? Quit playing. 200.
I gave you $200 one time. How much time? Them 200. Well, if I did give you $200 a night, right? In 7 days, you know how much that is, right?
Nigga, you said I was
that's
giving
$1,400.
$1,500 to $2,000 a night. Do you not know we was going live five times a night? Come on now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10 bands.
10
Come
bands.
on.
You ain't gave me no 10
I'm not no
bands.
bum. The money that I made.
Look at him. That nigga say he giving him 1,000 and he know he didn't. Nigga, I know niggas that lie, fool. A nigga that lie can't look you in the eyes. They go to doing other fucking shit, man. You know damn well you was paying them niggas $200 and your bitch ass rented up to a damn near $1 million, nigga. You a shady ass nigga, my nigga. Shady. These niggas is helping you cheat, fool. They helping you cheat. Yeah, it's your money you using, but nigga, you should at least gave them niggas $1,000 a piece, nigga. Cause if the fight break out, they find out you cheating, them niggas gonna fight with you, nigga. Like, come on, my nigga, you
gonna show, nigga. You gonna show if you paid us, nigga. You cap. Quit capping. Tell the truth.
I'm from Little Rock. Yeah, he from Little Rock.
Damn.
He from by Camden, ain't he?
Oh, I'm trying to see something.
Just don't get on here like you was paying us all this money.
I ain't in for the arguing debate because I know I was paying y'all bands tonight. You could act like you wasn't getting paid.
I ain't arguing the debate neither. I know the truth.
Country,
I know you ain't gonna admit it. You ain't gonna be solid in it.
Well, Jesus, you was getting thousands.
You right, bro. I was getting y'all 200.
Every cash out, even your old lady, nigga, I was giving her for using her cash out, nigga.
But
she
that
was
was
getting.
At the end. We had
Why
been made.
Keep saying the end,
bro. We had been made, nigga. We had been made $250,000. Fuck you talking about?
$250,000. Bro, we talking about $250,000 and this nigga giving these niggas $200, fool. $250,000 on some free shit. Like, you cheating shit. Like, you gonna always win, meaning you're not gonna lose every day. So it's guaranteed you could put these niggas on payroll and guarantee you could get them $1,000, bro. You greedy. You walk around with all hundreds in your pockets all day, talk about how rich you is, bro. I keep telling y'all about these niggas with that money on them, man. Them niggas with that money on them, they not rich. Bro, you don't, listen. When have you seen Kanye West? When have you seen Jay-Z walk around or in a video with cash like this on them, bro? Listen, man, that little money you got, nigga, they got black cards that's got unlimited spending on them, bro. You ain't got one of them, bro. Unlimited spending, man. I could go buy me a $5 or $10 million mansion with that black card. Niggas who walk around with money on them, if you can see it, it's not no money, man. If it ain't filling up no room, that ain't no money, man. I'm talking about if it's on you, in your pocket. I don't care if you got 4 pockets full. That ain't enough money for me, my nigga. It's not enough, bro. It's not
Come
enough.
on now, quit playing. I know the time. I know the time frame.
Hey, look. Can you put that light on?
What else?
I ain't got no other question. It's just funny to me. I'm just trying to see if you wanted your old job back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was open the...
Look, I just wanted to see if you wanted your old job back, trying to flex a cap on him. Go grab the money. I just want to see if you want your old job back. What do you do? Pick up the money.
We was up in the score a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was trying to see. Yeah, nigga, we done up the score now. Yeah, Hustle Cartel book worldwide now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Who booked them?
All you gotta do is go on Facebook, and anytime you see me on the fly.
Ain't nobody booked that nigga, man.
Who booked you?
Chad, ain't nobody booked that nigga, man.
Then you said something about Bob. You said, Bob had.
You telling me that people gonna want to interview you for you shooting dice? Nah, nigga, you was getting them interviews because you got into it with because you got into it with Finesse 2 Time and you had Lil King on your side. But see, Lil King back in school now. See, school back in, that's why King ain't with you. So now you got to get out here and make a viral moment by yourself. So that's why you put Coop on the screen thinking you gonna make a fool out of him, thinking, watch this, I can get this nigga on the screen and watch this. I tell him, I'll give him his job back and I'm gonna pay him, he gonna come. Man, Coop ain't going for that shit.
Talk with us.
Nah, look at my, hold on. Look at my interview. I ain't never said nothing about Bob.
No, you was on TikTok. You said Bob had a talk.
Never said nothing like, I don't know where,
you said Bob had a talk with y'all outside of Dallas. And you didn't know how Bob was still over there, right?
I ain't say nothing like that.
And dude had asked you.
To be honest, this is what Bob said. He told me and GQ, real nigga shit. He said, bro, Bob was around. He seen everything that we did and everything we was doing.
Bob's still around.
That's cool. Shit, kudos to him. That's his lane, of course.
Why you so mad? Because these people around me. Listen, I just tried to ask you, did you want to regain your sponsorship package over this motherfucker? You said no, but keep going. Don't get mad at the other folks that's around me, but keep going.
You trying to, man, come on, man.
Me, like, nigga, nah.
No,
sir. I'm playing my game.
Just having shit. Yeah, it's just some funny shit, real. I ain't mad at Cooper. Keep going, because you quit.
Well, I stop it.
I think I heard that
You know
song
where you stop? Come on.
What was I saying? I don't know. I didn't forget.
Bob still hurt. They say,
Bob was just like, he said, hey man, Hustle can't do it without y'all. He said, I see what y'all doing.
Hustle can't cheat without y'all. Somebody got to throw the dice in. Somebody has to throw the dice in. Y'all don't remember me telling y'all in prior lives, dog, about they have some dice, them hoes cost $150 to $300, some cost more. That they have all the numbers on it, but they only hit certain points, bro. They only hit sixes. They call them 6 dice. They call them 10 or 4 dice. But really, they call them 6 and 8 dice. They call them 10 or 4 dice, or they call them 5 and 9 dice. You buy them hoes. Listen, y'all listen. I kept telling y'all that, bro. It's some dice that you're not going to know the difference, and they going to have bicycle on them and everything. They make them all type of forms, all type of sizes. They have all the numbers on them. But them hoes will not 7 or 11. Them hoes is only going to do the number that they is. If they 6 dice, they going to do 6 and 8s. All day long. You supposed to throw them in, and when he crap out, see, this the thing. He not going to crap out. He not going to crap out, bro. The dice ain't going to do no 7s, man. Watch this.
Can't do it without y'all. Basically, that was him acknowledging that he see what we did for you. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And which is cool. Like, I don't expect another nigga to quit fucking with another nigga because I quit fucking with him. Like, I don't care. Like, go. He just came around anyway, so shit.
Right, nigga, you just now started.
Bob up a few M's right now.
Look, when I say something, I tell you the truth. This where you go with it. Some money. Man, Bob up a couple M's right now, man. They say Bob a rat right now, too. That's why he ain't around you. Let's be honest. Why you ain't kicking it with Bob every day no more? I know it's 2 reasons why you ain't kicking it with Bob every day, because you found out about that paperwork. And also, when it's 2 niggas cheating, it makes it look like y'all cheating. So it should be just one of us on the dice game at a time. It should be 2 of us here, because then there's going to be 2 cheaters. Y'all risking blowing the whole operation. Nigga, come on, man.
What's up?
So the
Bob got out the feds with some money too. So
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Man, come on, man.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. The nigga say the nigga got out the feds with some money.
What's up, little mama? What's up, little mama? Shabata, what up?
Look how that nigga look.
I know Shabata like, what that hoe at?
That nigga really can't stand that nigga no more, because, bro, you all you got in this world is your balls and your word, nigga. The facial expression ain't him hating on you. The facial expression is I'm disappointed, bro. I lost my job and everything for this shit, nigga. And you didn't keep your word, nigga.
Nigga on that motherfucker. So, the question earlier about the join the hustle cartel again. You ever ask? Huh?
I already told you.
So we trying to see why you going there and do that interview.
Yes. He was a police officer, bro.
What I lie about, little mama?
Not a security guard, not a sheriff. Nigga, that nigga was an Arkansas police officer, my nigga. Like, basically, man, I think Hustle Cartel was kind of using him. So if he do get caught cheating, nigga gonna be like, man, you can't beat that nigga up. He got the laws with him. You get what I'm saying? You can't beat him up. That nigga there is a law. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Man, come on, man. Quit playing.
What I lie about, little mama?
Do I need to go into some more details?
Real street niggas don't have police as homeboys that they call and FaceTime, man. Real street niggas. How I'm gonna be a drug dealer and motherfucking me sit FaceTime with the cops? That show you that he's not a street nigga. He's a dice shooter. That doesn't make you a street person. You just good at street activities, bro. Being in the streets is doing street shit. You will have a background and shit, bro. You ain't got nothing, bro. You are a dice shooter. You are a cheater, nigga. That's all it is.
Yeah. Like I want to know every detail. Hell yeah. Tell me step by step what I lied about.
Okay. You need to block. First of all, let's pop it out right here then.
What I lied.
You need to block. Now you need that block.
I'm saying it's okay to block.
Yeah, take the whole thing. Why I wouldn't fit though? Oh, because it's in the thing. What do you need? What's that iPhone? Regular iPhone?
When he fucking up, what's making him mad is he reading the chat. Stop.
All right, back to what we talking about, little mama.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, baby girl? Talk to me.
Call that nigga.
What I lie about?
Like,
I'm saying what I lie about.
and remember I told y'all at the dice games, this nigga always got security, fool. See, another thing people don't be seeing. The dice game, he be acting tough and he be, I got this shit on me every day. I got this money on me every day. Nigga, look behind you. Nigga, you are at your house with your security guard at the house.
That's the question. Nigga. That's the question. What I lie about?
Say you lied about.
Who said you lied about something?
Y'all asked me about my injury. I did.
Nigga.
We try to see that you get paid for going on now.
It don't matter. I ain't Hustle Cartel. I ain't your worries no more.
Hey, you missed this shit, don't you? Keep it G. Hey,
man.
Hey, keep it G, nigga. This was the best shit. This was the best experience you've never experienced in your lifetime. Oh God, keep that shit G though.
I mean, it was for the time. It was straight, but it wasn't
the time of your life.
No, it wasn't the time of my life.
So when you ever had a better time than this?
When I went to college.
Fuck no.
On a full ride scholarship.
When I learned something, nigga, ain't that something? He's a different type of nigga, bro. I keep telling y'all he was a cop. The money was cool at first, but then
nigga,
he was a cop, bro. He had morals.
To go out in the club, that ain't shit.
You got a degree? You got a degree? Hold on. You got a degree?
No, I don't got no degree.
So you had a full ride and flunked out?
Yeah.
That didn't make no sense.
That's fine. Hey, everybody ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping about that.
I ain't tripping.
What else?
What else? Next. Nigga, I'm not tripping.
I'm okay with it.
You can't do nothing like, hey, you can't hurt. Hey, Hustle, that nigga a different type of breed. You trying to, like, flare up on him and make yourself look good on his live, but he blocking everything down that you trying to throw at him, bro.
I flunked out. It's all good.
Wait till we get to the cheating part on the dice.
So look, that's how he looks sad. He do look sad.
Man, I'm chilling.
Hey,
I'm on the game.
Hey,
I'm chilling.
now I just
sound like to me both of y'all miss each other.
Sound like both of y'all miss each other. Let's just be honest. He sound kind of timid at the bottom. You at the top with them red, sexy red ass, fire red ass hair. And no, I didn't say he's sexy. I said sexy red, fire red ass hair. The rapper Sexy Red. Nigga, y'all miss each other like you Yaggity or something, nigga.
I ain't mad. The crazy shit about Coop though, I ain't even mad at Coop though. I ain't even mad at you though. That first off, let me let the world know that. I ain't even mad at you first for shit show. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like.
I want to know. Okay, I want to know about the dice, the cheating dice. Can we talk about that?
Let's talk about. I think this nigga was a basketball player or something. You know, a lot of them basketball players be jocks. You know, it's so many athletes that flunk out of school. Fool. They probably the highest percentage of people that flunk out of school is athletes, bro. Them niggas be jocks. You know, they don't be smart.
What's your question?
You said that you were in behind the scenes when he was shooting dice. I'm trying to figure that piece out because I'm still confused about it.
What you trying to figure out?
You said that he was cheating. So what was he doing?
I said what he was doing. What you ain't watched the interview? Y'all ain't watched the interview.
But listen, the thing about it. Hold on.
Hey, I want y'all to listen to what he said. I want y'all to listen to what Hustle Cartel gonna say right here. He gonna say, how was I cheating and I was holding the phone, holding the camera? Lies.
I mean, if y'all want to interview, goddamn, what's up?
We can get you right now. Yeah, you free for the interview.
Okay, but you ask some different questions. You ask
listen.
And also, I think that he want them back because he don't want them to expose what's really going on. Well, he already did it on one platform, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some more people who want to interview him. So he trying to wing him back in so the nigga won't spread it out to the world. Cause that nigga Hustle Cartel gonna fuck around and get on the live for playing with people's pockets, man.
Free for the interview. So how can we book you? Cause you free. So how we go about booking you?
What you mean? No.
Nah, for real, I want to know, because he put it out there that he was behind the scenes helping you cheat. I want to know the details on it. I'm curious.
When you see the video, you'll understand.
Listen,
but all you said was, I'm behind the scenes. When somebody say 10 or 4, you really didn't go into detail.
He told you what he do. If the point is 10, I throw the 10 dice in. If the point is 6, I throw the 6 dice in. Nigga, they got sets. Nigga, that's what he said. That's
I
what
ain't
he
have
was
to.
there for.
So look, how was you helping me cheat when I was the one holding the camera and I was the one shooting the dice?
Look, this nigga don't know. Man, how you gonna hold the camera, money, and the dice?
What you mean?
Nah, come on, bro.
I was the one holding the camera.
Okay.
I was the one shooting the dice. You was right here in front of me the whole time, literally.
I was not. No, I was not.
Nigga, stop.
So you gonna lie like that to these folks?
Playing. Don't try to make it.
So you gonna lie like that to these folks?
So you was giving us $1,000.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, that's on my kids, nigga.
On my kids?
You never.
You heard that nigga said? That nigga said on Jesus Christ. That nigga said on my kids, man. The eyes never lie, man. This nigga is telling the truth, bro, and that's why he won't fuck with
Let me
nigga.
tell you something.
Oh, that's that shit right there. You can't even keep it G. You can't even keep it G, bro.
How much money was I giving y'all?
$200, nigga. Yeah.
Why you lying like that, bro?
Man, come on. I ain't got to lie about money, bro. Come on, man. I'm a man, bro.
Okay, listen.
I know what a nigga gave
Okay,
me.
listen. When you came to me,
fuck I would say, oh, he gave
no,
me
listen.
really gave me 1,000.
When you came to me and you said you needed $1,500 for your lawyer, or you didn't have it by this day, who gave you that motherfucking money?
Nigga, that was at the end of the
road. I'm just asking. Cause we finna break this shit all the way down, though.
Okay, let me talk, nigga.
$1,500.
At the end of the day, I was working for you, nigga. I lost my job.
Like
I didn't have nothing. I didn't have
right
shit.
now, bro. You talking about
if I came to you, I had half. I had the money. I had half of it. I said, hey, bro, can you help me out, nigga? I'm running behind you, nigga.
Hold on. You weren't running behind me, though. How was you running behind me?
Bro, we going to get your cars. We going to get
Hold on.
Look at the
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Every time y'all went
and got... You didn't pay us every time, nigga. You did.
Why you lying on this bitch like that?
Like
hold on,
man. I ain't gotta lie.
Every time I went and sit like, hey, Coop, you can drop my car to the shop. On Jesus Christ, I paid you every single time.
What else? Next question. I'm finna get off here.
Cause I'm not
let him off. Shit, cause he ain't
talking about shit.
You ain't got no question. You ain't got no question.
Now
I asked my question. I asked about the dice.
Yeah, she wants to know about the dice.
Okay, so basically, like I said, if his point was 10, we gave him the 10 or 4 dice, and he was getting his 10. If his point was 6 or 8, we gave him the 6 and 8 dice.
I told you, bro. Didn't I tell y'all, man? Somebody gonna start listening to me, man. Go back to my lives, man. I told y'all this, fool. I told y'all, bro. You're not gonna be able to know that them dice is tricks, bro. They call them point dice, meaning they only hit the points. Them hoes will not crap. They will not crap, and it has all the numbers on them, boy. Them hoes is gonna do 6 and 8s. It's gonna get you paid and the house man paid at all times. Preferably, them the best ones to grab. Because if you shooting regular dice, legit dice, them hoes tend to do a lot of 8s and 6s because it's the most geometric. Like it has a lot of patterns to hit the number on the dice. The most patterns, 6 and 8. So you would want to grab them. But a lot of niggas like to grab the 10 and 4s dice, like I said on prior lives, because a lot of niggas is scared to bet on a 10 or 4. So if I'm talking about the shooters, the person shooting don't want to bet on it because it's hard to hit. So you can load up on it, on the 10 or the 4. What I mean is break the bank. Put all your money in a pot, nigga, on the 10 and 4 and hit it. That's what the nigga be doing, man. I've been telling y'all this, bro. These are players. We call them in my city, these are players, bro. Y'all people gotta know that y'all are getting cheated, man. Like y'all getting cheated. It's no man in the fucking world that can hit every fucking day. If he did, he will be gambling in Vegas. Show me him in a video at a Vegas crap table. I'll wait. You're not. Because that shit he got. Listen, first off in Vegas, you have to throw the dice from the other side to the other side and they have to touch the wall. Listen, man, you're not doing none of that.
If his point was, like, come on.
They don't even make sense.
Man, all the rolls is only, so one dice got all 6 and one dice all 8.
That makes no sense.
No, that's not what you see how he know what the fuck this man talking about, bro. This lady ain't never shot dice, so she don't fucking know. That is not what he like, yeah, that's what he talking about. It don't matter. No, that's not what he talking about, bitch. That's why that nigga sleeping. He not even explaining no more because, bitch, you're not finna play me and mind fuck me, bro. Cause that's what you doing, mind fucking the people out their money, bro. You're not gonna mind fuck me, bro. I hang you, it's 6 dice, 8 dice. Them 6 dice hit 8s too. They hit 8s too. They hit 8s and 6. 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2. I said that already. 5, 1. My nigga. All the other numbers only can hit the point twice. You know what I'm saying? That's why them 6 is the best dice to get. Then let me remind you, in a lot of gambling houses, when you hit the 6 point, you have to pay the house a percentage. If the pot is 100, you got to get the house man $20 if you hit it. So that's why a lot of motherfuckers want to play with the 6 and 8 dice because they got to pay the house and still get paid, man. Niggas don't like paying the house, man. Nigga want to hit that point and stuff that money, man. It's yours. Like, I'm giving y'all the game, man.
Cause you on camera. I'm not even a dice dude. So what would I
exactly? That's why I know you on this bitch lying. Don't know what the fuck you talking about. Just making up shit.
I know what's in front of me. What else?
I know when a nigga.
What else I lie about?
Just look at this face. Look at this face.
Tell these folks that don't.
Look at this face. If this face was trying to buy something from me, he told me, man, give me a dub, man. I'm gonna pay you back in a week, man. I wouldn't trust that nigga, man. I know this nigga lying to me, fool. This nigga's a liar, bro. He's a liar.
I gave you $200 a night type shit for real. Let's keep this shit G though.
That's the truth. I ain't got to lie.
That nigga is a liar, bro.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you for saying that either.
I ain't got to lie.
Look. Okay, this is obsessed with hustle. Well, you missed this lifestyle.
I ain't got to lie.
And you missed.
I'm good over here.
You missed that.
I'm working. I'm
yeah,
straight
they
bill
gonna
paid.
get somebody hurt.
Whatever.
I'm
good. I
can just see something happening to him. Lord, forgive me, Lord. On the Sunday, I don't want nothing to happen to black brothers or any type of race. Something gonna happen to him for that, bro. That's why he keeps a security in his house like that, bro. Security should be outside the door or something, nigga. Why is there security in your house, in your conversation, nigga? That's because you scary. You scared that the niggas gonna come for your ass, nigga. That's what you scared of.
On the motherfucking couches. Yeah. You miss, give you a few girls here and there when you was sick. You miss, listen, you missed that lifestyle, don't you, boy?
I'm starting from the bottom. I'm blessed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't wasting no more time.
I ain't trying to grab on my girl booty and rub on her tits, nigga, in front of my security in my own house. You know, I ain't trying to act like, you know how you be trying to get freaky and set the mood with your girl, let her know where she need to go upstairs. Nigga, I don't want to do that in front of the security.
Good.
You missed his lifestyle. I try to give you an opportunity to come back, but since you're not behaving, I'm gonna put you back in timeout.
That nigga said behaving. Like you a child. See how niggas treat you that got a little bit more money than you? They belittle you. They treat you like you're nothing. That's why I hustle so hard. So a nigga can never, ever treat me like that, nigga. Ever, nigga.
Until you ready to behave.
Ever, nigga.
You're not behaving.
You can't
never be
me. Get the whole team back. Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, listen. I love my new team. You know what we doing on this motherfucker? You know,
guess what?
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you to give me treat my old team.
They gotta do shit. They reaping the benefits.
Exactly.
All the work is done.
All right, the work.
Thank you.
All the work is done. They just reaping the benefits of where the people who started ain't around, nigga.
We used you up. We used you up to make it seem like, hey, let's quit tapping in.
How a nigga gonna tell you, do you want to come back, but then say, nigga, I used you up, nigga. Don't say we, nigga. This your brand. You use me up, nigga. That's crazy, dog. This nigga, I will literally, there is no way I could sit on live in front of a nigga and a nigga tell me he used me up without me wanting to punch this nigga in his nose, bro. You crazy, nigga.
We talking about motherfucking live.
Talk your shit, dude.
Yeah, we talking about these old sensitive ass niggas. Hey, you let the Big Lou like it. Cause Big Lou don't want me to go in on you, so I ain't gonna go in on you.
That's cool. Hey.
I ain't gonna go in on you though.
Go in.
But I see it though.
Do what you feel.
Well, thank you.
Go in.
Now, back to what I was saying about my new team though versus my old team. The new team, first off, we get some real motherfucking money over this bitch, boy. Facts. We having some real motherfucking motion over this bitch. And I am appreciative for you holding the camera, but quit acting like nigga you made me.
I'm appreciative for you holding the what? Holding the camera. I thought you was holding the camera. Man, bitch, you don't got 3 hands, bitch. You can't hold that big old wad of money, the cell phone, and the dice, nigga. How you gonna do that, hustle? Like, how you gonna hold that big old wad of money, the dice and your cell phone to film. Not like you just holding it. Nigga, this nigga is a lie, dog. I'm telling you, I know these type of niggas, man. I can tell when a nigga lying to me, man. Body language is a motherfucker.
Because, nigga, you ain't made me, boy.
Did I say I made you?
Grown man.
Yes, that's basically what you said.
I did,
Let me tell you something.
I did. I never said I made you, nigga. I said I helped you get to where you at, nigga. Never said I made you.
What do your habit consist of?
I could just see something happening to him because he not humble, bro. I promise you, and I don't want nothing to happen. And you cheating. Bro, you cheating, bro. Cheaters never win, fool.
Tell me.
You know, nigga. All this, holding the camera from all the skits we came up with. What you talking about? Nigga, I'm saying bottom with you. From going
No, you didn't.
Hold on. Yes, I did. So when you came to us, you was like, oh, Donald, all them niggas wouldn't hold the camera, all this.
No, Donald.
He said, so, and then I hear a lot of people saying, them are skits. Okay, if it's a skit, damn, is he gonna hit every time? The nigga probably got over 50 or 60 skits. The nigga probably lost on the dice, probably I done seen like 3 or 4 times, bro. Out of hundreds of times, nigga, you just hit everybody. You just that good. God bless you to be the luckiest motherfucker on the earth like this, nigga. And this nigga ain't betting on no football games or nothing. Like if this nigga was lucky, bro, he could gamble on anything. Real gamblers gamble on card games, nigga, dice, whatever, nigga. He not that, bro. That nigga can't, man. That nigga is tricking the fuck out of you.
Still here. Donald is still hustle cartel.
Man, it's okay. Well, he can be the cameraman. He should have called him and gave him that.
But what? He got his own money. Donald is up.
Yeah, that's that nigga that
Donald is up. 6 figures plus up. He's straight.
You don't need me then.
I didn't say I needed you. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to say, you said you made me, though. I'm trying to see how this you make me.
Please. Run that back. Can we run it back and see if I said that? Because I know I did.
He never said
that.
I never said that because
I was supposed to cartel. Let me tell you something. Before I even met y'all, true or false, though?
Bro, all right.
Was I hosting cartel with true or false? I'm saying, what did y'all do to, literally, all y'all did, bro, if that's the case, was held a fucking camera, bro. I could have had anybody in the world to do that. So I was going to keep going up regardless, with or without y'all, though. Just keeping it G, though.
Bro, everybody knows. She said Coop did a lot for real. Come on, man. Y'all know.
Say Coop didn't do a lot. We're talking.
He's trying to belittle me.
Yeah, he's
nah. When you said you made me, I just said you didn't make me, though.
Yeah. When we was on the combo,
I never said I made
you. You just said you made me, though. That's like, nah, you didn't. But I was just saying, I was gonna find somebody to hold the camera with or without y'all, though. Like, but you know that, though. Not even being funny, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Did y'all help? 100%. Duh, anybody who around me beneficial, though. It ain't a secret, though. Yeah. I ain't even, and I still ain't mad at you. I'm gonna say that in front of.
Bro, I never told my friend, nigga, you ain't my friend no more, nigga. I use you up, nigga. Your services ain't needed now, nigga. I got this money now, nigga. I never did my friends like that, bro.
The world, nigga. It's comical to me, because I'm just sitting here popping shit playing with you. I don't want you to think I'm mad at you. I'm trying to belittle you. I'm trying to downgrade you. I ain't trying to do none of that to you, for sure. On God, on you. Regardless of how you going on this motherfucker doing these free interviews, trying to slam the hustle cartels and all that shit cute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, you want to join hustle cartel again?
Yeah, but they find me.
We're looking for a camera position.
How you gonna be mad?
I just said I ain't mad at you.
No, nigga, you spoke on your old team. You spoke on us first. I ain't said shit about you. You spoke on us first.
What you mean?
Oh, dude, the niggas that used to be with me with some dude boys, I used them up. Like, come on, man.
I like that. Man. Yeah, because you know why? Because you niggas was on TikTok with fucking 6 people watching y'all talking about hustle cartel for fucking 5 hours, being weird. Now, why would y'all doing that type of shit?
Shit, nigga, we got the right to talk about you.
Okay, but you said I spoke on you. Now y'all spoke on me first. I seen that bullshit ass shit y'all was doing.
What we say?
Y'all was on that bitch 5 hours talking about hustle cartel. But listen, and that shit was still cool to me because I think all this internet shit is cool. I don't take this shit to heart. Like, you know that. Like, this shit is funny, comical. But shit show. So y'all spoke on me first, then I said I used them up. They say he mad now, hustle. I fuck with the nigga though. I'm not mad. If I was mad at him, y'all, I promise you, I get real crazy talking. I ain't gonna disrespect him, talk crazy to him, or none of that. Nah. I fuck with you. You trying to come? What you trying?
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I don't know what.
And that's it, man. That's it of that, man. Like, that's it of that. So shit, yeah, man, that nigga was lying, man. That nigga sat up and lied to that man like that and said all that shit for you. Know you wrong, bro. You know you wrong for that shit, nigga. Nigga, if you gave, nigga act like $1,000 is a lot. Nigga, $1,000 ain't no money, nigga. When you lead a dice game with 30 bands, nigga, or 40 or 50,000, might even lead a dice game with 100, nigga. Nigga, ain't no way, man. But hey, man, that's been my time, people. I've been in here for about 2 hours. Y'all been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful audience today, man. Without y'all, I say this all the time, without y'all, this ain't no content, man. This ain't no content, man. If y'all like, share, subscribe, man, double tap the screen. If you want a membership, I do have membership to the station. You can support the Cash App or that way. However you want to support the station, I'm not begging you. If you want to, just let me know and I'll give it to you, or the Cash App will be up, or if you need a membership, it's there. I want to say it's $4.99 or $2.99, some $3.99, I don't know. But yeah, y'all been the most beautiful audience today, man. It's Sunday, man. I'm gonna run a Sunday Fun Day live later on, so y'all make sure y'all see the thumbnail and y'all come through, man. These same 54 people, I need all y'all in attendance, man. So salute to y'all, man. I'm gone, man. Salute to y'all.